Hey, so I'm gonna test this out. I'm actually back with my headset because, as you can see, there are people behind me and they're talking and eating and stuff. So I'm gonna see if this actually works without you hearing them in the background. Maybe, maybe not. We will find out shortly. But, so I wanted to go over some of the games that I am not developing myself, but I wanted to check out at E3. So, first of all, Borderlands 2, definitely huge fan of Borderlands. So I didn't really get to play Borderlands 2, but I was watching it. There was like a huge line, and I got an hour of time to see the whole show floor. So as you can see, I was just rushing, and I was watching it. It looks really colorful, and it looks very Borderlandsy. So to me, that sounds cool. I'll definitely be buying that and checking that out. So if people want to play, I'm totally up for that. Let's see. A game that I didn't think I was going to like, or that I didn't even like go out of my way to find, was Sorcery. I might actually buy a move because that was really fun. It was like what Harry Potter should have been. So I'm not really a big console person because like I said in my previous vlog, was like I'm double jointed, so it's really painful for me. But the move has like this one thing where you're like moving like this, and then you have another one where you're like you do all the movement stuff, hence move. And Sorcery was really cool because you learned abilities and then you were like casting them, and you could cast them in different directions and stuff, and you were like and you moved around different, rocks and stuff to either dodge or get in the way, and you could put up a shield and block your stuff. I mean, it was just one of the things you learned. It was really fun. Like, I actually was having fun doing that. Anyways, that was just a strange game that like I never would have gone out of my way to find, but it just happened to be there, and I was like, oh, okay, and I tried it out, and I really enjoyed it. Let's see. There are a bunch of arcade game kind of style games that I really liked that I'll probably check out that are not big. A lot of them were already out, so it's like you can just go play them. I checked out Dust 514. I was not that impressed with it. Oh, you can see Giddy. He's feeling better. Yeah, so I wasn't that impressed with it. One thing that I do want to note for them is their UI was rather confusing as to like who was your friend and who's your foe, because your health bar was like this teal cyan color, and so were the enemies, and so like I didn't always know who was my friend or who was my enemy, and it's only for console, so it's yeah, I mean, I'm mostly a PC gamer, so I probably won't even play that. I was thinking that it was going to be, because everyone keeps comparing us to them, like PlanetSide 2 to them, and it's not. They're like completely different games, totally, completely different games. So it feels different. Like it's not the same style of FPS that you get with our game. And then what was the other game? Defiance. I checked out that too. Defiance. Yeah, it's the game that Trian's making, and that is mostly, they're doing PC and PlayStation, I think, or PC and console, and it reminds me of like Tabula Rasa, because you're killing giant bugs. It's kind of gross and kind of cool in that sense, because you can like do headshots and their heads explode, which was really awesome. But again, it's not like PlanetSide 2. I think those were the ones that I really wanted to check out because people were always comparing us to them, but no, like they're completely different style of games. They don't have the same feel. Like ours is more FPS, modern FPS feel. Theirs is more like I don't know how to explain it, because they don't really have like the weapon systems that we have. They have different stuff. So when you go in Iron Sights, you're not actually in Iron Sights. You just like zoom into this weird. It's like very console-y. It's very, very console-y. And Defiant, I think, does a great job with, when you kill somebody, it like looks rad. And I think they're rated M, so they have lots of gore and gross stuff going on, which is cool. I drove around the little ATV thing, and it was a little too light for me. I feel like an ATV should be a little heavier, but I'm not really like a vehicle person, like design-wise, so I don't know how they're doing their system that way. And yeah, so those are interesting games. Not really my style, not really something that I'm probably going to get into. I do want to see how they do Defiant with the movie, because supposedly that's supposed to be really cool. So I don't know. We'll see how they do. Or not the movie, the show. I keep calling him movies. He always yells at me whenever I call shows, movies. I call anything that's on the TV, I always call it a movie. I don't know why. Let's see. So, games that were not those style. XCOM. I totally wanted to play that, but so E3 is like so frustrating now. Back before, whenever because I've gone to previous E3s and they've always had tons of hands-on demos. This time around, everyone was like, "Ooh, stand in line, get some exclusive stuff," and I was like, "Okay, I will stand in line if you're going to let me play the frickin' game, because I want to play the frickin' game." They're making you stand in line so you can watch a frickin' video. No. Don't make me stand in line so I can watch a video. Just play it on your screen. I'll stand there. I'll watch it. And then you don't have to, like, give me some crazy spiel and try to sell shit to me. I'll just watch it on screen. Like, I don't want to be in a line to do that. Especially when I only have, like, an hour. So I stood in line for the XCOM thing. Really, really am looking forward to that game. Really sad that they didn't have it anywhere else. And didn't allow us to play it. And then, there were some other ones. Man, I'm like so spacing now. Because we rushed through everything. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed looks good. They always do such a good job with all of their games. I love them. Yeah, I'm really sad. This year was really not that cool. We had this one booth that was near us that was like they were like a singing game or whatever, and they kept like playing Rick Astley over and over and over and over and over again. Really annoying. Like, you can't continually Rickroll people. It's just a giant roll, and it gets really annoying. So I got to listen to that song like "Never Gonna Give You Up" like over and over all day for 3 days, pretty much. It was really annoying. Trying to think of what else, because there weren't that many games that were actually allowing you to play. I think there was like a Tekken game that was there that people could play. That was kind of cool. They had like little championships and stuff like that, and you actually got like a cape, which I thought was cool. I didn't play. I didn't really have time to do that, but that would have been fun. Wonder if I could have beat them. I used to be a huge Tekken fan. Like, I'm still a huge Tekken fan. I mean, I used to be really good at Tekken. Like, I loved it, and I could kick some major butt. Probably could still do so. I don't know all the new combos and stuff like that, but I know a lot of the old school ones. Because I played that a lot in like middle school and high school. Kicked his butt all the time. All the time. All the time. And let's see. There was another game I wanted to talk about that looked really good. And I waited in line, and all I got to do was watch the frickin' video. Yeah, so that was my E3 experience. Standing in lines, watching videos. Yeah. And the games that I did talk about, those were the games I got to play. And that new Wii U thing is kind of cool. I mean, it's not really my thing, but I did watch some other people playing it, and they were like taking pictures of this area and stuff. It was kind of cool. It was different. I think I'm just not that style of gamer, but I think it's kind of neat technology. They always come up with like really cool technology, not really stuff that I want to do as a gamer, but I think that it's really cool as far as technology goes. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. I don't know. This E3 was not that exciting. I think it was more exciting for me and the PlanetSide 2 side than it was to actually go check out games. Because, Square Enix did some stuff too. They had their new game up there. I didn't get to check out the Tomb Raider. No, they had another game up that you could play. And then Tomb Raider, you didn't get to check. Yeah, Hitman. That's what I was talking about. Hitman. He remembered. Yeah, so you could actually play Hitman. And then, they didn't let me play Tomb Raider, which is stupid. They were only letting press in, so I couldn't even, like, go in their line to check it out. I don't know if they actually just showed another video demo, like all the other people, or if they actually let people play. I don't know. Oh, so frustrating. I don't know how games get awards when you don't even show any footage. Like, they're just showing you a demo. You don't even get to play the game. I don't understand. How are you giving them awards? Like, are you that impressed with their video? Like, Yeah, are you that bot? Like, I just don't understand. So maybe if someone is a, I don't know, you work for one of those companies and you could maybe give us some insight on how that works. Like, do you have some kind of grading? I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. If you don't get to play the game, how can you assess that and compare it to games that you've actually gotten to play? I don't know. Anyways, so that was my E3 non-Planet Side 2 experience. I totally forgot to add that into my vlog, so I really wanted to give you guys a little heads up on what I thought was interesting. I obviously it seems like all I played was FPS games, because really I didn't see that many RPG style games there this year, or MMOs in general. Like, it was very, very strange E3. And it's just been getting, I kind of want to say, worse for E3, because 3 years ago when I went, tons of awesome stuff. Last year when I went, I was mostly looking forward to Battlefield 3, so there wasn't that much, but there was a lot more going on. And this year it seemed like all videos. Like, all videos, no games. Like, no games to actually get hands-on action. You were mostly just watching videos and demos. Yeah, okay, that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know what I thought about other E3 stuff and what I'm looking forward to. So, Assassin's Creed, Borderlands 2, that's like it. Sorcery, which is already out, so you can buy it. It's super cheap too, so I think I'm just gonna get it. And I don't know if I'm gonna buy a move. I might just buy the game and then go to my friend's house. He already owns a move, so I might just buy the game for him so I can go play it. Because it's one of those games where you just play it once through and you get it all, you know? It's not like something that you're gonna play over and over again. Well, for me, I don't play those types of games over and over again. But maybe I'll just buy a move. They have like some exercise games, right? I don't know. I'll have to look. I'm just not much of a console person. I mostly play PC, so those are really all that I saw that was super interesting to me. I'm sure there were some other things that I probably missed, because I only got an hour on the floor, and then I had to be back at my station to shut down. So it was like the last day I got an hour, and then I had to go back to shut everything down. Bye!